Hey, my name's John. I'm 40 years old, and I've been watching a bunch of these videos from the It Gets Better Project, and I figured, I should say something. So, I grew up, kind of looking different from everyone, kind of small, kind of scrawny. Got the nice little, birthmark there, so I got used to stares and funny names and being made fun of real early. And kind of, I was luckier than most. I had a real loving family, and people to take care of me, and help me shrug it off, and that helped me. And I grew up in a semi-affluent suburb of Chicago, and it was weird growing up. Pretty much knowing that I liked guys, but you weren't really allowed to. Nobody talked about the gay. The gay was something that happened somewhere else, in like San Francisco, or in the city or something like that. And so I had to lie to myself a lot about that, and that made it harder, I think, than being looking different or being the smaller, scrawny kid or something. I just held it in. I just tried to ignore it, figure I'd grow out of it, or something. And it made it really tough getting through high school, knowing that I was lying to myself and lying to all my friends. And I can't, claim that I ever got picked on for being gay or anything like that. But it didn't make it any easier. And once I got out of high school, I kind of just shrugged everything off and did my own thing, And when I was 19, finally came out to friends I had made recently out of there, and it, no problem. It gets better, it was such a weight off my shoulders just to be able to say it and do it, and also knowing that I could be who I was and not have to worry about, oh my God, what's the world gonna think. When you're young, you get tied up into what everyone else thinks, and then all of a sudden it's like you get out of high school and nobody cares. So if you're finding yourself wrapped up, to a point where you care what other people are thinking that much about you, you're caring about the wrong thing. You got to care about yourself. You got to care about who you are, and that you love you. And I don't even know if this makes sense, but I hope it does. And I wish I had someone to tell me that everything was cool, and I pretty much did. Not about this particularly, but if you know you're gay and you don't feel like dealing with you being gay, it's cool, and you will, and you don't need to worry about hating yourself because you're not ready to deal with it. It gets better. Trust me, it'll all get better. And I hope I didn't sound like a complete ass right there. So take care. Bye bye.